about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their ninth-year quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
They'll take that. 14 yards on play number 1. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's the kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. If you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 80 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Derek Hall able to record his 5th sack of the season. On third down, it's Moreno. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Moreno. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive here. 2nd and 11. To the air with McCarthy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Let's go now.
McCarthy going to sneak it, and he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Hall able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Samuels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 70 Timberwolves. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Samuels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 4th down, Samuels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Hey, check that.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. The Vikings at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. It's caught. Here's Langford. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
19 Tigers, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Back to throw. Samuels to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Check.
Robinson will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moreno. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is McCarthy. That is caught. And he is going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49ers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Up the middle they go. Moreno And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Niners on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's McCarthy. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
And it's 4th down.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the gun on third down, Samuels. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Hey, smash Bronco! Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Looking to throw. Samuels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And he will have the Vikings 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Hey,
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Samuels. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
right there, right there.
1st down.
Looking to throw. Samuels. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended for
Here's 2nd and 10.
Smash Bronco.
incomplete.
Come on.
Nolan Smith on the
Back to throw. Samuels. Is complete to Langford. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Check, man.
It's
Check.
3rd
Pass the
and
street.
10.
Hey, alert. Alert. Pass the stick.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
It's a gain of 14, down 2 to 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
Heavy rush, and down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Samuels.
Get the
And
fuck.
it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Samuels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third.
Right there, right there.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Looking to throw McCarthy. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Now McCarthy. He hits Adams complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And this time he's into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
I call it the same.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work, did the whole hard, and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. It's not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They get 11 back on that one. It moves to 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
That is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Back to throw. Samuels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
17 yards.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Bronco 80.
They'll run with Robinson. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake. Samuels. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rondé Gadsden, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Point after it right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And that is incomplete here.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Kenneth Grant in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
Bronco 80.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Samuels. It's a short one here.
Who
Complete
the
to the tight
fucking
end.
ball to the man out
And
wide
he'll be out of
open?
bounds just shy of the 10. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Samuels. Looking for a
What the
slot
fuck?
and he's got it. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Samuels. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Robinson up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Rondé Gadsden, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the Niners down by 10, 2:21 the time left. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. McCarthy. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street.
It leads to 2nd
Here
and
we
10.
go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rondé Gadsden, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And now they're in the hurry-up.
And the Vikings first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Third down.
Come on, go.
On third down, Robinson. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw now on first down. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's second and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Third down and 1. Back to throw. Samuels. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, he has
has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation